It's January 18, 2011, and here I am again for round 3 of Sports by Jack. I just wanted to talk about the New York Jets and how much they've been trash talking throughout the playoffs. Now, I'm just reading an article on yahoo.com that says maybe being louder is the new way of the NFL. Well, you know what? If they go out to Pittsburgh and get killed, or if they get killed in the Super Bowl, there's a lot of people that are going to say, I told you you're not better than us. But really, I mean, it's cool to see an underdog team with this kind of swagger. They definitely have this me against the world attitude. But you know what? I'm not always down with guaranteeing a win or talking smack or being overly confident. I still think that you should stay generally quiet, even though it's entertaining for us sports fans to watch these guys. I think, they got Mark Sanchez, who's a young, budding quarterback, still has a lot to learn. This guy is not lighting it up over his first 2 years. He has a good defense behind him, a good team around him, and he looks great. But, this is his chance to shine. If he can prove it in the AFC Championship game and then move on to the Super Bowl and do some big things, then people will automatically change their minds about him. I mean, as soon as you win a ring, things change. You look that much better, right? But, on the other hand, you're giving the Steelers added motivation to kick your ass, especially after you beat the Patriots, because now you're getting cocky, and Braylon Edwards is doing cartwheels all over the field and whatnot after the game, and Bart Scott sounded like you're ready to kill somebody in post-game interviews. I mean, it's good, it's awesome, it's fun to watch, but if you're a Steelers fan, you got to be licking your chops, hoping Troy Polamalu straight kills somebody in Sunday's game. And you got Big Ben Roethlisberger, who's already a champion, facing off against Mark Sanchez. You got to like your chances there. I really do like the Steelers in this game. I'm tempted to go for the Jets because they're the Cinderella team this year for sure. But I really don't see how the Steelers will let them win on Heinz Field. And yes, I've been getting a lot of trash talk because I didn't pick the Jets against New England. It's going to be hard for them to beat Pittsburgh, I'm not going to lie, and it's going to be hard for them to win the Super Bowl against eventually what will probably turn out to be the Green Bay Packers. However, I'm only giving the Steelers a slight advantage in the game. I'll say they're going to win by a field goal. I mean, it's going to be a closer spread, I think, or I think the betting public will at least make it a closer spread because the Jets, after all, did beat New England, so now it's going to make Pittsburgh a little more airtight in terms of judging it. But as I said, I will take the Steelers by a field goal, and Mark Sanchez will still play decent football, but I don't think he's putting up the same numbers as last week because the Steelers defense, they're going to want to kill him. Don't forget, they do also have their own trash talkers, namely James Harrison, who is a beast, and I could see him being a big part of the game on Sunday. But this is another episode of Sports by Jack. I appreciate you if you're still watching me, but you still don't know jack about sports, alright?